today's research landscape, where knowledge exchange, impact and engagement are so important, research leadership is more important than ever.
Today's event for me is to highlight the issue of research leadership.
It is clear that research is changing, and that's demanding changes in the way that we lead our research.
How do you create an environment in which researchers can thrive in a way that is fit for the future rather than fit for the past?
I see a research leader as an individual with acknowledged disciplinary expertise, but also playing some combination of roles as a research manager, a research mentor, and a wider societal impact generator.
And so I think one of the key challenges for leadership is persuading others that your vision is the right one.
Often you'll find that successful research environments will be focusing on soft issues, team building capacity, have a mutual interest in each other's work. And also I want to emphasize cultural diversity, because from cultural diversity you can gain a wonderful perspective on different areas that you might not have thought of before.
What makes good research leadership is being respectful. You recognise the value in what people bring. We work in universities which are incredibly rich, diverse and exciting environments. So let's harness that through being respectful with others.
Need to learn to see the value in the offerings of each team member, recognising that your route isn't necessarily the right one. Creativity and openness, transparency and dedication to overcome hurdles match up with deadlines, some of which can be massively demanding.
And finally, don't underestimate the impact of changing the size and shape of the metaphors we live by. Tip our model of research leadership on its side carefully, and we may find that the relationship between leading and doing becomes a service in itself. Sometimes a gentle rotation is all that's required for us to be able to see the true potential of what was always there. Thank you.
From my point of view, an individual's leadership very much comes on their ability to bring people together, to nurture talent and to build a momentum that makes the university an attractive place to come and work in.
So managing your team, inspiring your team, enthusing your team, but constantly always looking outward so as to ensure that you can obtain the best talent, the best opportunities, and also always growing.
So we've got some great ideas that we can take back as part of the team. The Research and Innovation Funding Office, who are very much a support team, to develop some upskilling and take a look at structures that we've got and how they best support the academic community.
As an institution, we need to develop a whole series of mentoring programs to support our colleagues in the early parts of their career. And actually the mentors will learn a lot from those activities too. But we also need to put in place a series of organised professional development courses that teaches people the skills they need to undertake research and to lead it, but also those softer skills around collaboration and integration, being able to talk to different communities.
So this notion of being fit for the future, not fit for the past, and I'm talking about research funding, the money going into UKRI. They don't talk about universities in the way they did 5 or 10 years ago. Universities are part of the conversation, but they're now subsumed within a much more explicit focus on this notion of the ecosystem. What can be achieved from today's event is an understanding that although higher education is experiencing a whole number of challenges, there are great opportunities for those institutions that see those opportunities rather than just problems.
It's about reimagining what we think research leadership is, and it's about getting people to embrace what it is they're doing, taking responsibility for it, and just continuing the conversation really. So for me, this is just the beginning.